Jai Jai Gurudev, 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 Jai Gurudev. Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur Hari Bol. Jai Gaura, Jai Gaura, Nitai Gaura. Jayam Vishnupad Paramahamsa Pariva Jagacharya Astu Charasita Srimad. The divine guest is founder Chair Jagat Guru Sri Bhakti Vedanta Swami Sri Prabhupada Ki Jayam Vishnupad Paramahamsa Pariva Jagacharya Astu Charasita Srimad. The divine guest Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada Ki Ananda Koti Vaishnavrinda Ki Jai. Namacharya Srila Haridasa Thakur Ki Jai. Prem Shri Guru Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasari Gaura Bhaktavrinda Ki Jai. Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopal Gopinath Shama Radha Kanda Giri Garavadhan Ki Jai. Vrindavan Dham Ki Jai. Mathura Dham Ki Jai. Navadip Mayapur Dham Ki Jai. Jagannath Puri Dham Ki Jai. Jamuna Mai Ki Jai. Ganges Mai Ki Jai. Tulasi Devi Ki Jai. Bhakti Devi Ki Jai. Samaveta Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai. Nitai Gaur Premanandi. All glorious assembled devotees. All glorious assembled devotees. All glorious assembled devotees. Glory to Shri Guru Shri Gauranga.
The speaker for today's Srimad Bhagavatam class is from West Africa. He is the first sannyasi disciple of His Holiness Bhakti Tirtha Swami, and he also is a teacher at the Mayapur Institute. His Holiness Bhakti Dhira Damodar Swami.
Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayam Mudirayet Nastapraya Sabhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Sloke Bhakti Bhavati Naistiki. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshulilmilitam Jena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Jena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahim Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Gurun Triyutapada Kamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavam Cha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Visakhan Vitam Sa He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpati Gopisa Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gorangi Radhe Bandavanishwari Vaisavanu Sutta Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sandhubhya Evascha Patitanam Pavanibhyo Vaishnavyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Grantara Srimad Bhagavatam ki Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 7, Chapter 5. Prahlad, the saintly son of Hiranyakashipu. Text number 12. Sa yadhanuvarta pumsam pasu buddhir vividyate anya esa tatanyo aham iti veda gatasati sajadanubharta pumsam pasu buddhir viviyate anyesa tatanyoham iti veda gatasati sayadhanubhrata pumsam pasu buddhir vividyate anyesa tatanyoham iti veda gatasati sayadhanubhrata pumsam pasu buddhir vividyate anyesa tatanyoham iti veda gatasati sayadhanubhrata pumsam pasu buddhir vividyate anyesa tatanyoham iti veda gatasati sayadhanubhrata pumsam pasu buddhir vividyate anyesa tatanyoham iti veda gatasati sayadhanubhrata pumsam pasu buddhir vividyate anyesa tatanyoham iti veda gatasati Sayadhandu vrata pumsam Vasu buddhiri vividyate Anya esa tathanyuham Iti veda gata sati Saha, that Supreme Personality of Godhead, Yada, when, Anubrataha, favorable for or pleased, Pumsam, of the conditioned souls, Pasu Buddhi, the animalistic conception of life. I am the Supreme. And everyone is God. Vibidyate is destroyed. Anya, another. Esa, this. Tata, as well as. Anya, another. Aham, I, iti, thus. Veda, distinction. Gata, having. Asati, which is disastrous. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace is Founder Charya Jagat Guru Sri Bhakti Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki. When the Supreme Personality of Godhead is pleased with a living entity because of his devotional service, one becomes a pandita and does not make distinctions between enemies, friends, and himself. Intelligently, he then thinks every one of us is an eternal servant of God, and therefore we are not different from one another. Purport. When Prahlad Maharaj's teachers and demoniac father asked him how his intelligence had been polluted, Prahlad Maharaj said, "As far as I am concerned, my intelligence has not been polluted. Rather, by the grace of my spiritual master, by the grace of my Lord Krishna, I have now learned that no one is my enemy and no one is my friend. We are all actually eternal servants of Krishna. But under the influence of the external energy, we think that we are separately situated from the Supreme Personality of Godhead as friends and enemies of one another. This mistaken idea has now been corrected, and therefore, unlike ordinary human beings, I no longer think that I am God and that others are my friends and enemies. Now I am rightly thinking that everyone is an eternal servant of God and that our duty is to serve the Supreme Master. For then we shall stand on the platform of oneness, or our servants. Demons think of everyone as a friend or enemy, but Vaishnavas say that since everyone is a servant of the Lord, everyone is on the same platform. Therefore, a Vaishnava treats other living entities neither as friends nor as enemies, but instead tries to spread Krishna consciousness, teaching everyone that we are all one as servants of the Supreme Lord, but are uselessly wasting our valuable lives by creating nations, communities, and other groups of friends and enemies. Everyone should come to the platform of Krishna consciousness and thus feel oneness as a servant of the Lord. Although there are 8.4 million species of life, a Vaishnava feels this oneness. These Upanishad advises. Ekvatam anupashata. A devotee should see the Supreme Personality of Godhead to be situated in everyone's heart, and should also see every living entity as an eternal servant of the Lord. This vision is called Ekatvam, oneness. Although there is a relationship of master and servant, both master and servant are one because of their spiritual identity. This is also Ekatvam. Thus, the conception of Ekatvam for the Vaishnava, is different from that of the Mayavadi. Hiranyakashipu asked Prahlad Maharaj how he had become antagonistic to his family. When a family member is killed by an enemy, all the members of the family will naturally be inimical to the murderer. But Hiranyakashipu saw that Prahlad had become friendly with the murderer. Therefore he asked, who has created this kind of intelligence in you? Have you developed this consciousness by yourself? Since you are a small boy, someone must have induced you to think this way. Prahlad Maharaj wanted to reply that an attitude favorable towards Vishnu can develop only when the Lord is favorable. Sa jadha nuprataha. As stated in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is the friend of everyone. Suhridam sarva bhutanam gyatvam santim prichati. The Lord is never an enemy to any of the millions of living entities, but is always a friend to everyone. This is true understanding. If one thinks that the Lord is an enemy, his intelligence is pasu buddhi, the intelligence of an animal. He falsely thinks, I am different from my enemy, and my enemy is different from me. The enemy has done this, and therefore my duty is to kill him. This misconception is described in this verse as Veda Tata Sati. The actual fact is that everyone is a servant of the Lord, as confirmed in Chaitanya Charitamrita by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Dhira Swarupai, Hoy Krishnara Nitya Das. As servant of the Lord, we are one, and there can be no questions of enmity or friendship. If one actually understands that every one of us is a servant of the Lord, where is a question on enemy or friend? Everyone should be friendly for the service of the Lord. Everyone should praise another's service to the Lord and not be proud of his own service. This is the way of Vaishnava thinking, Vaikuntha thinking. There may be rivalries and apparent competition between servants in performing service, but in the Vaikuntha planet, the service of another servant is appreciated, not condemned. This is Vaikuntha competition. There is no question of enmity between servants. Everyone should be allowed to render service to the Lord to the best of his ability, and everyone should appreciate the service of others. Such are the activities of Vaikuntha. Since everyone is a servant, everyone is on the same platform and is allowed to serve the Lord according to his ability, as confirmed in Bhagavad Gita 15:15. Sarva sacha aham hridisane bishto mutasmriti jnanam apohanam cha. The Lord is situated in everyone's heart, giving dictation according to the attitude of the servant. However, The Lord gives different dictation to the non-devotees and devotees. The non-devotees challenge the authority of the Supreme Lord. And therefore, the Lord dictates in such a way that the non-devotees forget the Lord's service, life after life, and are punished by the laws of nature. But when a devotee very sincerely wants to render service to the Lord dictates in a different way. As stated in Bhagavad Gita, Tesham satata yutanam bhajatam priti purvakam tadami buddhi yogam tam yenamam upayantite. To those who are constantly devoted and worship me with love, I give the understanding by which they can come to me. Everyone is actually a servant, not an enemy or friend. And everyone is working under different directions from the Lord, who direct each living entity according to his mentality. That is the end of Srila Prabhupada's purport to text 12 of Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 7, Chapter 5, entitled Prahlad, the saintly son of Hiranyakashipu. Hare Krishna. Seeing my senior uncles and aunts sitting before me, I'm feeling nervous. Please excuse me for that. And I sincerely request all of you sitting here, to kindly support me by giving me your blessings so I can say something which will be beneficial for everyone. Looking at the faces of this mighty heavyweight devotee sitting, so I'm very tiny before you. Please excuse me. Shishirada Madhavki. Hiranyakashipu was shocked to see the reaction of his son Prahlad, whom he is expecting to act demonically like him. So Prabhupada mentioned the purport here. When a relative is killed, the family members or the friends will naturally become eternal enemy. That is the nature of material world, or the nature of conditioned souls. The problem is that Hiranyakashipu did not know the nature of Bhakti, or the devotees, that they have a different nature, which is opposite to that of demons. What is that? As the previous verses before this, Hiranyakashipu requested Prahlad's teachers to go and train him how to become a first-class demon. And seeing his attitude, it was a perplexity for him. You are a small boy. Where do you get your intelligence from? Who is training you to behave like this? So the teachers questioned Prahlad. just tell us the truth. Tell us the truth. Why are you different? What is behind you? Someone else is coming here as spies. This is the nature of a conditioned soul. For one who is not secured, when you see two people talking, things they are talking about me. But what makes you so important that people don't have anything else to say, it's just about you? Hirikasifu and his associate, they don't know this. But Prahlad is giving the answer. Sayata nubrata pumsam paso budiri. Your intelligence is coming from where also? You ask me where my intelligence comes from. I'm also asking you, where does the intelligence come from? Paso budi, from the animals. Therefore, you don't see that this body I have has how many elements? 5. Your body has the same element, is it not? Everybody, from Brahma's body to the smallest ant has the same ingredients. And if you go beyond the body, if you go to the soul in each body has the same quality. So what is the difference? What is the difference you are seeing? The difference is coming from an animal mentality. Therefore, Prahlad Maharaj gave a solution. Vibhidyate, go and serve Lord Krishna so he would destroy this ignorance. That is Bhakti. The 11th canto, Lord Krishna told Uddhava, and Srila Goswami quoted in the Nectar of Devotion. Devotional service is like a blazing fire. Anything which is offered into the fire will return to ashes. And because I personally introduce Bhakti process, anyone who takes to this process must certainly become pure. There's no doubt about that. So Prahlad said, my intelligence has become purified because of devotional service. I wish you should also take to Krishna consciousness. Become a devotee. Then you will develop what? Equal vision. Pandita Samadarasa. Samadarsa is a quality of a pandit. A pandit means what? He has equal vision. He does not see this body, that body. He does not see tall and short, heat and cool, happiness and distress, stone and gold. Man or woman, you always see the soul. So Srila Prabhupada sees the difference between Indians and Americans. I wonder how many of us will be sitting here today in this room. And Srila Prabhupada sent His Grace Brahmananda Prabhu to Africa to preach. So one day Brahmananda Prabhu, Gargamuni Prabhu, he asked Prabhupada, my brother in Africa is a waste. Take him back. Let him come here and preach and deliver those who are highly elevated. Those who have black body are useless. Those who have white body are better. So Prabhupada looked at him and he said, you are white Negro. This is black Negro. What is the difference? What is that? Pandita Samadarsi. Say Samadarsi. So you think if Prabhupada does not have equal vision? Is it not a miracle? Don't you see it's a miracle? You don't see the miracle that is happening, that is taking place? Can you see? Can you see the miracle? What is it? What's the miracle? Just happened here now. Just tell me. Okay, everyone together, very good. Very good. What else? What is the miracle that is happening? Transformation, very good. Huh? What property in vision? What is that? A black man is speaking to the whites. So, is Srila Prabhupada not glorified? Can we sufficiently glorify Prabhupada for what he has done, the miracle he has done? So Prahlad Maharaj said, my father, I wish you should develop equal vision to see things differently. Because when we don't have equal vision, we are going to create a lot of difficulties. We will talk so much about unity and diversity. You will always expand diversity, but you will never be united. It is not philosophy. Philosophy alone does not change any person. Srila Prabhupada did not change the world because of philosophy alone. He changed us because of the character behind the philosophy which he presented. How will you tell a drug addict, don't take drugs? Don't take drugs. Drugs is dangerous. Don't take drugs. In West Africa, we have farms, a community we are trying to develop. So it is in the beginning. The land is not cleared. It's bushes there. So once we went, and after some time, I decided to take shelter of one tree. So I went under the tree, and I saw many packets of cigarettes, but all of them were empty. I took my time to turn the cigarettes, the packets, because I saw so many attractive warnings written on all of them. There were so many beautiful statements written there on the packet of the cigarette, but the cigarettes were empty. The content was not there, but the packet was there with the big, powerful, it was the bolded word written on the packet of the cigarettes, but the content was empty. So I was thinking about that. What they wrote there, philosophy, did it change the smokers? They didn't see it? Did they see it or not? Why the emptiness of the content? What has gone with the content? It is smoked. They didn't see the danger written there. Smoke would destroy your life. Not only your life, but others also. They saw it clearly written there. But the packet was empty. So philosophy alone will not change anybody. If you want to change someone, we have to create a practical solution. Take the person out of the environment. This is, you call that what? Rehabilitation camp. You have to take the person to a different situation and program the person. And Prabhupada did that. He took us out of a material situation and created a program. That program is what is changing the whole world. But what is the miracle? He has equal vision. Unity, diversity. It is important to have equal vision, because if you don't have equal vision, Prahlad Maharaj is speaking here, without equal vision, we are going to create a situation where there will be a lot of reactions. There are so many reactions taking place in this country. So many reactions, and overreaction is taking place. Because the way we deal with each other is not bona fide. Prahlad Maharaj and Prabhupada mentioned here many times in this purport, he mentioned we should be friendly. What is the friendliness? We should be friendly, treat everyone kindly, treat everyone as a brother and a sister. Not because I don't know you, so I don't see you. That is that. That you are impersonalism. It will bring anarchy. So we can go on and have our seminar and quote and repeat it in classes, in posters, in many places. Unity in diversity, unity in diversity, unity in diversity. You will only create diversity, but not unity. Unity will come when we start to see each other as devotees, part and parcel of Krishna. I'm seeing you beyond the body. A devotee is 50 years, 100 years, we still look at each other on the body. So Krishna, he gave us the solution to everything. And this, Srila Prabhupada did not just hang us on the ceiling. He gave a complete package for anyone to become a pure devotee. Attend to this process or this platform of seeing equally. So when you look at Bhagavad Gita, Krishna told Arjuna, go and approach what? A Tattva Darsi. Okay, you approach a Tattva Darsi. What to do with him? Submissively inquire, make inquiry, not absorb, proper mission purpose, not absorb and blindfold him. Proper said is not necessary in Christian consciousness. But humble, submissive inquiry. Ask intelligent questions to know. Render service. These are what? Sambandha and Abhideya. Because here we are establishing a relationship, and also we are establishing the duty within the relationship we have established. What is the prayojan? The result of, now we have made approach and we are making sufficient scientific inquiry. But what is the proof that the total Darsi has also given me that qualification which I'm looking for? The main reason what has made me to make the approach, what is it? Thank you very much. Yes, that is the prayojan. So text 34 is Sambandha and Abhideya. And text 35, this is chapter 4 Bhagavad Gita, chapter 4, text 34 and 35. Text 35 is a prayojana. The perfection, the result, the benefit of anyone approaching a Tattva Darsi. Krishna said, He will never again fall under such illusion. Never. It is closed. And not only that, you will see that all living entities, all, not some living entities, all living entities, all living entities, that's the result of equal vision. If the equal vision is not developed, we are going to deal with everybody on a different level. I will see you based on material calculations. And when that energy is applied in a society, it is very, very destructive. So Prahlad Maharaj is speaking. When the Supreme Personality of God is pleased with our devotion, He will bless us with the mercy of destroying our ignorance, so we'll be able to see things perfectly. You can see things in the right way by treating everyone as friends, no enemy. In this way, we will expand not only in number, the success is not calculated based on the number of congregation or facilities. It is based on what Prabhupada said, we should boil the milk. So while we are dealing with the many, we shouldn't forget the one. That one is what? Boiling the milk. The milk should be boiled. That is, don't forget the one. Our concentration, our focus should be. Now we have preached, which is our duty. We preach and have brought so many people what to do. Train the devotees to develop equal vision, so we can see things in the way that it is wonderful, will benefit everyone. Hare Krishna. I have powerful devotees here, so I don't mind your questions because I have support from many. If you have comments, you have questions, please. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Thank you. Yes?
Hare Krishna Maharaj. It was really helpful. Can I share some thought?
Yes.
Thank you. As it says, equal vision, no friends, no enemies, because as per our need, we make the friends, and whatever hurts and gives us any loss, we make them the enemies. We see them as the enemies, but when the selfish need finishes, equal vision, because everybody comes here with a bag of karma. So anybody dealing badly with us is also bad karma for us. So equal vision comes because we are not aspiring for any benefit, any profit from anybody. So then the equal vision comes because we see everybody has to come to give us bad, to give us good, but we are neutral to it because we have to go through our karmas and make it zero. So then the Lord becomes in the center. The Lord is in the center, then only the equal vision will come by the very strong practice. This was just a thought.
Thank you. Yes, yes, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Maharaj, for your class. While sharing message of Krishna consciousness with others, like Krishna mentions in Bhagavad Gita, there are demoniac qualities in 4th verse of 16th chapter, like pride, arrogance, conceit, anger, harshness, and ignorance. So I find myself again and again covered with these qualities. So how can I save from getting covered by these qualities?
Strong sadhana. Strong sadhana is a solution. Without strong sadhana, the dualities which we have will not leave us. Just being a part of the Hare Krishna movement is not sufficient. Or just keep the 4 regulative principles is not sufficient. Even just chanting Sisiran Hare Krishna mantra but alphabet is not sufficient. When our sadhana becomes our prime concern, and we are looking into that seriously, not wasting our time. People mentioned here, we waste our time by creating communities and societies and this. We don't waste our time for this. We try to focus. We came to Krishna consciousness for a reason. It's not that we have nothing to do, so we have to come and while away time here. We came with the purpose. Just like if you want to do a business, you want to go to school. You already made up your mind, I'm going to go to school, and the end of it, I must have my certificate. You're not going to do and sleep in the class. You're going to listen very carefully to the teacher, and whatever you have received, you practice it. Then the result will come. So being satisfied, being a Hare Krishna member will not change anyone. It's not sufficient to change anyone. When we practice seriously, intensely, and if we start to do like that, and Krishna will give us intelligence how to go about everything. He will give us intelligence. All the necessary thing we need to do, Krishna will supply all of them. And when we start doing them, we will see our Christian consciousness become very meaningful every day. Very meaningful. We have a reason to be a devotee. We have reason to read the scriptures. We have reason to chant nicely. We have reason to associate with devotees. We have reason to appreciate what is given, not just making distinctions on the body. If I have something to do with you, I will greet you. Hare Krishna Prabhu. If I have nothing to do with it, I don't see you. You are useless for me. All this contamination will disappear. When we start to see everyone, every single devotee with joy, with happiness, that is progress in Christian consciousness. So renunciation is not a denial. Renunciation is not hatred. It is a process of joy and appreciating what is available, what Krishna has given to us. That is renunciation. And our life will become very meaningful. Without this, we will remain dry. Very dry. Yes, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Maharaj.
Krishna.
Very grateful for the enlightenment about how boiling milk means developing equal vision and training devotees. Since here we are ILS participants, my question is about, you said about philosophy alone cannot change the person, but the character is something which can change the person. But we see in Srimad Bhagavatam that even the people who are taking responsible positions like Indra, they also commit mistakes sometimes, which appears in character. Similarly, similar things happen in some communities unintentionally, where the wonderful servant leaders eventually do some kind of mistake unintentionally. So how do we see that if they are continuing with the responsibility, they should not continue, or in what way they should continue? So how do we follow what will be pleasing Srila Prabhupada?
Mistake is not condemned. We all learn from mistakes. When it becomes a deliberate act, that is dangerous. And Krishna Guru will not forgive. But if one sincerely tries his or her best, and because you are conditioned, will make some mistake, Krishna will forgive. Krishna will consider. He will not condemn us for that. So mistake is not bad. What is bad is to be a deliberate deviant. And it is dangerous. And we will not make progress in that way. So we should learn from mistake. You see, Vasudev was picking philosophies to Kamsa. Did he change him? Did philosophy change Kamsa? What changed Kamsa? Character of Vasudev. The moment Vasudev said, "My dear brother-in-law, I promise you, any moment my wife gives birth to a child, I will give to you." Kamsa kept down his sword immediately. Immediately, the sword in his hand disappeared. The philosophy didn't change him. So we should cultivate knowledge to get purified, to develop the quality that our character becomes our preaching, not just our words. Our word is there, but superior to that is a character. Character is power. Comment, Prabhu. Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much, Maharaj. There's a famous statement from St. Francis of Assisi which comes to my mind. He told his followers, you should preach, and sometimes you might also speak.
Yes.
And we should, by our activity.
Thank you. It is 9 o'clock exactly. So thank you very much. Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Nitai Gautamaanande, Vanchakalpatarujascha, Kripasani Vyavata Paditanam Tavine, Vaishnavi Namo Namo.